Okay, so thank you very much for joining us in this epic insight laser wall of photonics and wall of quantum view. And before we go deeper into this session, let me introduce you to EPIC quickly. The European Photonics Industry Consortium, or EPIC in short, is a membership organization with over 800 members and 20 years of experience in connecting people to ensure the sustainable growth of the European photonics industry. And here you can see a group picture of the previous edition of the Wall of Photonics in our booth that will be in the same west entrance. And what we do at EPIC. So we will work for the development and competitiveness of the photonics industry. We create a framework where members can exchange technology, insights, network, or get access to market reports. And also remember that we have the website jobsinphotonics.com to promote your job vacancies. And also we organize activities to attract young talent into the photonics industry. Those are the EPIC meetings that we will be having at Laser Wall of Photonics and World of Quantum. Here you can see the agenda for Laser Wall of Photonics. The 24th June, we will have the Integrated Photonics Applications stage. And then in 25 of June, we will start with the EPIC Technology meeting on innovative optics from materials to components. And we will have 3 coffee breaks. This is a format, an informal meeting where we gather with our peers and we discuss. The first one will be focused on tariffs impacts for photonics industry. The second one will be the sustainability work group meeting, and then the HR work group meeting. We have a collaborative approach at EPIC, and we think that it's not only the technology discussion, we also need to engage and discuss with other professionals in the EPIC members. And then in 26th of June, we will start with our traditional CEO exhibitor breakfast. And then we will continue with the EPIC Technology workshop on laser and micro-matching applications. And then again, we will have the Integrated Photonics Application stage and the marketing coffee break. And in the 27th of June, we will have, again, the Integrated Photonics Applications stage. So we have a wide variety of activities at Laser Wall of Photonics, but also for the World of Quantum, we have 2 activities, the EPIC Tech session at World of Quantum, and it will happen the 24th June, the first day. And then at the last day, we have an activity addressed to young talent, and it's our traditional booth tour for young talent that this is the first time we are doing at Laser Wall of Photonics, and the aim is to engage young students and PhDs or late university students into the photonics industry. And now let's jump into the agenda, because we have Anke Odouli and Tanja Hirt. They will be our speakers today, and they will explain what's new at Laser Wall of Photonics 2025, the highlights of the expanding world of quantum, and insider tips directly from them, the show organizers, and which companies and technologies will shape the exhibitions. So with this, I finish my intro and I leave the floor to Anke and Tanja.
Thank you very much. And now, do you see my screen?
Yeah.
Perfect. First of all, I would like to introduce myself quickly. My name is Anke Odouli. I'm the exhibition director for Laser World of Photonics and World of Photonics and the World of Quantum. And yeah, so I've been with Messe München now since 2007, and since 2019 in December, I'm very happy to be representing the photonics industry at Messe München. And I'm very, very happy to have my colleague Tanja Hirt on the side, who will start now with some more insights and deep dives.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tanja. I'm the brand manager for Laser World of Photonics, World of Quantum, and also Automatica that we'll talk about today. And yeah, I'm very happy that we have the opportunity to guide you through our presentation today and give you some insights on Messe München and our trade fairs. So let's begin. We briefly wanted to introduce Messe München to you. what we offer is a wide space. We have 18 halls on our location with 200,000 square meters of exhibition space, plus an outdoor area in the size of 414 square meters. So we just filled everything with the big Bauma a couple of weeks ago. So we're very happy to host our upcoming fairs with the laser, the World of Quantum, and the Automatica end of June. Moreover, we have roughly about 100 conference and meeting rooms on the space, 27 restaurant and bistro areas, including 2 beer gardens and 3 grills. But enough of the talking. We would like to show you a short film on the future of the Messe München.
We are all driven by the future. What will it be like? How are we going to live? Our clients push the limits to create the world of tomorrow. But before it even happens, we stage tomorrow. Our fairs are tailor-made and ingenious, multifaceted platforms for visionary ideas and economic success. By consistently enhancing how trade fairs work, we create unforgettable moments that last. Our visitors are no longer the audience, we include them. Our fairs initiate a dialogue that continues beyond the exhibition hall, into cities and people's homes. A dialogue between visitors and the future, 24/7, 365 days a year. Whatever we do, we facilitate sustainable progress. But responsible action is not our goal. It is our starting point to create prosperity for our clients, our visitors, the Munich area, and the entire planet. So whatever tomorrow will bring, with us, it will be an amazing experience. Staging the future. Messe München.
So talking about the future, also for laser, we want to be future-proof and future-ready. With the last trade fair in 2023, we celebrated 50 years already of laser, which is amazing. And with the 27th trade fair coming up in 2025, we thought we give it a rebrush and create a new brand experience for the laser world of photonics. So why do we rebrand? We want to be future-proof. We want to be future-ready. Everything around us is changing fast, and we also would like to attract new customers. We want to be internationally known, and it is important for us to be recognizable and also have a digital footprint. We would love to address also younger target group and the tech-driven audiences out there. And in the end, it is important for us to reflect the innovative spirit of this photonics industry. We can go to the next slide. So what was the idea behind this new visual language? So what you can see here is a hologram of a single photon of 2 to 17. So
I think we lost Tanja.
I think so too.
Maybe you can continue while she reconnects.
Of course, this is her expertise, the area, because she's our brand manager. Nevertheless, I will be happy to jump in, of course. And as you mentioned, the platform, what we used for this whole new look of Laser Water Photonics, of our Laser Water Photonics logo, was the single photon that was being taken picture of in 2017. I think those were Polish researchers back then. We used the X shape to symbolize focus, precision, and interdisciplinary convergence. And we wanted to make it look scalable, instantly recognizable, and of course, having the meeting point in the middle.
If you can hear me, I can take over again.
Okay. now we can hear
Okay,
you.
amazing. Yeah, so the color concept reflects the light spectrum. So we want it to be bright, bold, and scientific. And we want to give you a first glimpse on how it really looks. So we're coming from the known logo of the laser world of photonics. And what we created now
is the new logo with the new lights and the adjusted writing. So I'm very sorry, I don't know what's happening with Tanya's computer, but nevertheless, we are a team and we work hand in hand closely together, as you can tell. So we are very happy to have a fresh look, to also, of course, have a look or a logo that is very easy adjustable also for the new media, social media, etc. Because as you can imagine, the old logo was a little bit difficult sometimes in that sense.
So can you hear me again?
Yes, we can. It's your turn.
Okay, I'm very sorry for this tech issues. So we wanted to show you some measures that we set up already. So what you can see here is the print ads and also an example of a banner. So we use this brand pattern in the background of the X on all our channels. So we have a consistent identity across physical and digital formats, which we can use for the print communication of single trade fairs, but also for our cluster communication, which you can see on the right-hand side, since we also have other locations in China and India. If you go towards the next screen, we can show you also some social communication materials. So what we did for social media to spread the word across those channels as well is that we set up filters with the partner LiveDAB. So if you visit Laser, you can use these filters in your personal communication as a visitor, as an exhibitor, or even if you are a speaker, for example, on the Congress. You can use this on your LinkedIn profile photo to make a statement that you are at a laser. And then to round everything up, we also integrated the communication approach on our app that will be soon in the App Store shortly, also with our new CI. And of course, also the website represents this new approach in communication. And we hope that you like it because we're total fans of this new CI. And yeah, I hope it also inspires you.
And I will be taking over for our fairground. For those of you who will be returning, the setup of the halls is the same as in 2023. So if you see the light blue, this is where the World of Photonics Congress will be mainly located. The green halls are the Laser World of Photonics halls. The dark blue is the World of Quantum Hall, and the orange halls are dedicated to Automatica. The main entrance for Laser and World of Quantum, as well as the World of Photonics Congress, is the entrance west. I hope you can see my mouse. Perfect. Then, so if you arrive by public transportation, please get off at the subway stop Messestadt West, because this will be the main entrance and the shortest to be reaching the World of Quantum and Laser World of Photonics. If you would like to go to Automatica, please stay on the subway until Messestadt East, and then you can enter here through the east entrance. There will be a whole bunch of signs as well as announcements on the subway, but I know from personal experiences, one might not be paying as much attention to those details as we do as an organizer, trying to, of course, to make it as visible and easy accessible for everybody visiting and coming to our trade shows. And I can tell you we're definitely putting quite some effort into those details. But what's most important is it doesn't matter where you enter. You have your ticket, you have your exhibitor ticket, you have your visitor ticket for one of the shows, and you can just enter it from any of those entrances. Then for Laser World of Photonics, we are, you see here an overview of the exhibition sectors that's starting, or it's covering everything from biophotonics to as in sensors. I will not go into details here on that side. He will be more than happy, or I'll be more than happy to invite you to get some further details on each sector on our website, where you find more detailed information on it. I know that sometimes people say, laser, this is not the right show for me, but I have to say that the laser, or Laser Munich, as a lot of people call it, or with its full name, Laser World of Photonics, it does cover the entire photonics industry. So it's not just focusing on lasers, but it does cover everything. And we're very happy that in our 52nd year now, the who is who of the photonics industry will be gathering in Munich again in order to present their latest innovations, projects, and ideas. And I like to point out to you that each of our hall that you had seen earlier with the nice colors are 11,000 square meters big and very empty without a trade show. So there's really nothing in there, not even a column. And besides the trade show, the setup and the dismantling, of course, that's when it's starting to get busy. But with our exhibitors, partners, and of course visitors, they are becoming a vivid, buzzing, and very international, future-oriented marketplace. So I will also not pick out some of our exhibitors because each and every one is very important to us. And I'm sure I will be missing some if I start naming some right now. Besides the fact it would take quite some time this year until I would be able to name all of them, because all of our 5 halls for Laser World of Photonics will be very packed. We have more than 1,360 exhibitors coming from 41 countries, all the way from Australia and New Zealand, and which means that 68% are actually coming from outside of Germany. The strongest representations after Germany are as follows: China, US, France, Switzerland, UK, Japan, Canada, Lithuania, and the Netherlands. Yeah, at this point, I would like to mention our very strong partners and supporters, without whom we would not be able to fill those halls either. And of course, like EPIC, one of our strongest partners, and we're very happy to have them on our side. And of course, our industrial advisory board, who gives us advice on where the industry is developing and where it's going and where we might need to adjust our trade show. Then, of course, there is Spectaris, Bayern Innovativ, and our conceptual advisor, VDMA Laser. We very much appreciate how Laser World of Photonics is being perceived in the industry, as none of our team members has been involved from the beginning on. We are all quite a little bit younger than the laser itself, but we definitely do not take it for granted. And we are very eagerly working on keeping this show in its leading position. And therefore, we are very happy and proud to say this year will be the biggest or largest edition ever. Usually we tend not to be too flashy or things like this, but I think this time we can definitely say it, because even compared to before COVID, this will be the largest show. So please make sure, bring you enough time, prepare well, wear some comfortable shoes, and for your preparation, I would like to show you a few things online as well. Here you see our online exhibitor database. And now let's see if my little trick works. Did it work? Do you see the? Yeah, perfect. Okay. I'm very happy when it works. So here you see our online exhibitor database, and you can just click on each and every hall to give a preview and have a look what the hall looks inside. So then, for instance, you can go and click on, let's take as an example this one. You click on the exhibitor, you get further information, and even if you click then on the name, you will see the whole company entry to learn more about the specific exhibitor. You can jump around from hall to hall, and also to the entrance west, for instance, where Lisenda was saying earlier, they will be located again. You see exactly here. This is Epic. This is their, no, this is the thing I didn't test beforehand now, and then I shouldn't do this, see. But this is exactly where you will find Epic, and including with the projects that will be represented. Exactly. So here are the revolving doors, and here are the turnstiles when you enter into the hall. Then, of course, we do have an exhibitor list in alphabetical order, which you can filter. If you've never done this before, it might be a little tricky to find the filter, but after you've seen it once, it's very easy. You can, for instance, select by country, and let's see who's coming from Australia. We have 2 exhibitors, 3 exhibitors, 4 exhibitors coming from Australia this year. So then, of course, you could also say you would like to have now all the Germans as an example, and you would like to see where, no, maybe not, you would like to download them into an Excel file. Here is where you are able to download the link, and then it opens up. You don't download the link, I'm sorry, you download the information and you have it in an Excel sheet. Or, as another example, you can see, for instance, who is in the integrated photonics area. This is one of our highlights this year. And here you will see, when you click on this little map with the, I don't know how you call this little thing on it, you see in which halls companies are represented who chose in our exhibitor database the integrated photonic as an highlight or one of the segments. And of course, because the area is in hall A2, this is where most of the exhibitors are located. Besides that, you can, of course, filter by products and services, as well as application areas, presentations. The first press releases are now online available. And shortly before the show starts, there will be another part with a job board, with the job offers that are available. So this is just a quick sneak preview from our exhibitor database. And then I would like to go back to our supporting program. In addition to the exhibition area, of course, the supporting program is once again from my perspective, very exciting and thrilling. Application-oriented lectures and discussions, especially in our 4 forums, will be taking place. New in 2025 now is the Integrated Photonics Applications Forum, which we're very happy that in conjunction or with the support of EPIC, as well as Photon Delta and PhiContech, they have created a very interesting sessions or program during the whole laser water photonics, and we're very happy to have this on the side as one of our new forums. Then we will have, for instance, also the International Laser Marketplace will be taking place at the laser materials processing. Then we have a very interesting session on laser fusion, energizing photonics, the photonics industry, organized by the Fraunhofer IIT in the lasers and optics area. And then I would like to show you real quick our conference or congress, not congress is the wrong term here, for the supporting program, our website, where you can deep dive into each and every session. As an example, we have on Tuesday, now I am here, you can choose which day you would like to have a look at. Now I am on Wednesday. This is the Laser Materials Processing Forum, and here we will have a session on unsafe laser machines endanger the operators, how to handle the situation as an example. You see what it will be about, who the chairs are, who the speakers are, to get all the details. Whatever we receive, of course, we can put into this database. It's not, if there's still, things are still missing, things might be changing. So as you know yourself, this is a vivid and living thing all the way until the end of the show. Then, of course, you would also be able to see on Thursday, as an example, that we do have those green are our application panels, and then we do have some exhibitor presentations in the according forums. So what do we have besides that? We will have again our special exhibition Photons in Production, which is being designed in collaboration with the Institute for Machine Tools and Industrial Management at the Technical University of Munich, the Bavarian Laser Center Erlangen, and the Chair of Photonic Technologies at Friedrich Alexander University Erlangen-Nuremberg. And as a special highlight, there will be 2 live demos. And one is laser cleaning demonstrator for roll-to-roll structuring calendar machine in the production of lithium-ion battery electrodes, as well as laser and weightlessness will be presented. I'm not an expert in those. Please come to Hall B3 and have a look at this special exhibition with our partners. What else is new? We have another part which will be, or which is called connected machines. And of course, the fact that laser water photonics and the world of quantum will be in parallel again with Automatica. This is one of the bridges we're starting to build between the shows. And connected machines has already been in 2023, one of the highlights at Automatica, and now laser water photonics is starting to be part of it. And there will be some exhibitors who are also, whose machines are also connected. And this will be new for 2025. Not new is our Innovation Award, which will be presenting and having now for the 4th time together with our partner, Europa Science. We have 7 categories and we had over 70 submissions. So be curious who will be the winner of each category and the overall winner. There will be at the Career Center, the job board and free career service, in addition to what Elisenda was saying, of course, the online photonics jobs EPIC is offering, and also what there will be, the tour that will be at World of Quantum for young talents. Talking about tours, we will have guided tours again, especially at Laser with our with the ultra short pulse laser center, and as in the past, they will be going around in 2 days during the show. EPIC will organize the CEO breakfast again, and new is our exclusive roundtable session from Tech Tours, and they will be on June 24, hosting 2 exclusive roundtable sessions, one on photonics enabling data centers and one on quantum and photonics. These sessions will bring together leading corporates, investors, and the most promising scale-ups in Europe from the Photon Hub Scaling Club and EIC Scaling Club. So I'm very curious to see what will happen there. We have some more newbies in the supporting program. And to be honest, it was a little bit challenging for Tanja and me beforehand how we should structure our presentation, what makes sense to come at which point. But since everything is somehow connected and combined, we decided now to stay first with the laser water photonics and also already bring some information about Automatica, where we have those bridges that we are trying to build between the 2 shows. So one of the newbie in the supporting program for the connecting part is the Photonics Meets Robotics AI Success Story. This is a special show which will illustrate how the vision of self-learning production machines and fully automated first-time right production becomes tangible when artificial intelligence brings together the best of photonics and robotics. So that's why we're thinking this, of course. That's why we have the two shows in parallel, co-located, and we'll keep working on bringing things together for the exhibitors, but of course, mainly also for the visitors, so it makes sense from their perspective. What will you see there? You will see there, for instance, a mobile repair robot for the mobile repair of damaged and worn areas using the laser metal deposition process, or also a smart articulated arm welding robot for AI-supported laser welding processes that can be viewed remotely via VR glasses. And as you can tell, I have to read this because this is something I am not an expert in yet, but I'm sure everybody who's interested and who would like to learn more about it, just please come and have a look at the joint special show in Hall A3, which will include those demonstrators or exhibits, as well as daily insights from the experts from the Fraunhofer IoT and the Fraunhofer IPA. This is not only meant, of course, for visitors, but also for exhibitors of laser and automatica. The next newbie is the partnership between Messe München and the MedTech Live of Nürnberg Messe. There will be a MedTech Live Health Tech Pavilion for exhibitors of automatica and laser. And this pavilion will be located in Hall A4 of automatica. And in addition to this presentation of companies that have products and for the MedTech area, there will also be the MedTech Summit, a 2-day summit that will present the enabling technology for automation and robotics in the healthcare sector. So, no, I think I will stop here, Elisenda. 4 possible questions.
Yeah. While people are thinking the questions, I want to congratulate for the new logo, because I liked before you explain it, but now with explanation, I think it's super good. The storytelling, it's great. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Any questions? No. Yeah. So maybe we can continue if no.
Yeah. I will be happy to continue, and also, of course, if there are any questions coming up at the end, please feel free to ask them, or even afterwards. That's, of course, no problem at all. So, and of course, having laser water photonics is one part, which is a very important part. Next to it is the World of Photonics Congress. And in close alignment to the laser world of photonics, we, of course, also changed the design and pattern. But here we're going with some different colors and take the blue instead of the yellow and some green. So the World of Photonics Congress is held in Munich and consists of 5 conferences that cover all aspects of the photonics research, from fundamental to application-based scientific topics. And our partners ensure the high quality of lectures, posters, sessions, and plenaries. There you can see the partners who will be organizing the 5 conferences under the umbrella of the World of Photonics Congress. What can you expect in 2025? Of course, a lot of plenary talks and keynotes, and I think over 2,000 presentations, 800 poster sessions, or 800 posters in poster sessions. So it will be very, very busy in our Congress Center. And I just would like to announce that we have, as a plenary speaker for the World of Photonics Congress, Christine Silberhorn. Then I'm very happy that we will have 2 Nobel laureates this year in 2025. For the EQEC plenary talk and award ceremony, Ferenc Kraus will be speaking, and Anne Lullier will be at the Clio Europe plenary talk. And now I would like to hand over to Tanja again.
Yes, thank you, Anke. So having talked about laser and also the World of Photonics Congress, we would like to introduce also a new dress for the world of quantum. So what it was important for us is that we created a standalone design. In the past, it was closely aligned to the laser World of Photonics and the World of Photonics Congress. But now we thought it is the right time to create really a modern, attractive, and clean design for the world of quantum for itself. So we took the quantum Q as a central icon in our new design to create a bold and very recognizable brand icon. We also try to integrate visual cues of quantum phenomena like the superposition, entanglement, or also the observer effect. And we're curious if you can realize that when you see it. And last but not least, we wanted to create an outstanding and vivid logo with a very nice color code. So let's have a closer look. We come from the world of quantum, as you can see on the left side, and we created a very bright logo on the right-hand side. So we wanted to make it science-driven, very clear, and also very bold. So we used this yellowish, I call it yellowish green and the blue, and you can also use it vice versa. So we think it's a distinct identity within the brand universe. And the new design is created in the Q shape. It is bold, simple, and has a very symbolic depth, which you can see on the next slide. When we have a look at the measures, so you can see a printout on the left, we try to visualize the quantum potential in these designs. We use the blue and the yellow monochrome gradients in the background, surrounding the icon representing openness, curiosity, and a vast potential of quantum technologies. We use cloud-like dynamic forms to show fluidity and exploration. So it stands on its own and shows the full potential of this very exciting technology. And also for the world of quantum, we created social communications. So you can also use the filters if you are visiting the fair on the ground, and you can spread the word already up front, create your own filter and use it in your communications. It also might help you to set up some meetings on the trade fair up front for coffee dates, etc.
I like the coffee idea. So, but also, as you can see, you can meet me either at the World of Quantum or the World of Photonics, a laser World of Photonics. Now I'm getting confused. You can meet me at the World of Quantum as well as laser World of Photonics, and of course, Tanja will be there as well. So the World of Quantum, what does it cover? It covers the whole package, everything, not just the enabling technology that comes from the photonics side. When we started with the first edition of World of Quantum in 2022, it was very important to us to make sure that we are covering the world of quantum and not just a part. Here you will see that, of course, the three columns, how we started the show with the exhibition area, information area, and networking area is still very important. But I am very happy to tell you that the exhibition part is increasingly getting cozier and cozier. So we're still in one hall, in Hall A1. But I am very happy to tell you that we have an increase of over 70% of exhibitors compared to 2023 to our second edition. So we will have more than 150 exhibitors from 16 countries. And I have not heard of any trade show on quantum technologies that's even nearly as covering as many companies, partners, ecosystems than we do, or also, of course, the German ministries. 35% of our exhibitors will be coming from outside of Germany. And what is new this year, you do see in the middle our Quantum Future Boulevard. And this is the expiring meeting place for anyone who wants to gain practical insights into the world of quantum. And the Boulevard is going to invite you to learn and network and to see what's going on. And next to the Boulevard, you will also see there's the networking and lounge area, for instance. Here's our forum, World of Quantum, our Insights Forum. And here at the Berlin BQ stands for Berlin Quantum, I think. Elisenda, can you help me? No, but what I know is that EPIC will be present.
We are at the
here as well.
Yeah, here, Forum World
Here.
of Quantum. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So this is what it will look like. It's still not the full hall yet, but it will be much cozier, much fuller, much more vivid than in 2023, than it had already been in 2023. And we will have our first two-story booth. So this is something that I am personally very excited, because Laser Water Photonics does not have a like a booth that has 2 stories, but the World of Quantum does. So, and I'm not going to tell you which one it is. You have to come and find out yourself. And since we have more than 150 exhibitors, as I mentioned earlier, as you can imagine, this is also our largest edition ever, which we're very happy. And we like now to make some bold statements with our bold logo. We're working on this just to make sure everyone knows, because for us we know, but we want to spread the word, of course. Besides the exhibition, of course, we will have a support program, and this is the quick sneak preview of this. We are, of course, also very happy that here also at the World of Quantum, we have very knowledgeable and dedicated chairs who are curating as well as moderating our application panels. And they will focus on, of course, the following: governance and politics, quantum sensing, quantum computing, quantum communication, enabling technologies, and education. But I'm also very excited about other parts of our forum. For instance, Dr. Amal Kasri she's the chief of section Basic Science and Engineering at UNESCO. She will be there as well at World of Quantum. And in her talk, for instance, she will explore how the International Year of Quantum Science and Technology is mobilizing education and communication. And of course, the collaboration efforts worldwide. Then, in addition, we will have HPC meets quantum computing panel, but also, for instance, the Israel's National Quantum Initiative will be part also of the World of Quantum Forum. And the Israeli Innovation Authority will share the key highlights of the Israel's National Quantum Initiative together with some quantum companies. In addition, we will have, for instance, also a roundtable discussion organized by QTech, which will include Dr. Reinhard Ploss, and also Bitkom will be present and will be organizing a presentation at World of Quantum this year. The Insights Forum is more a forum that gives the exhibitors the possibility to present themselves and give some information on their products and what they are doing. And at this Insights Forum, for the first time, we'll have the Founders Fights at World of Quantum. This is what startups need to find customers and investors, and there will be presenting themselves in the best possible way. So please come on June 24 around 3 p.m. We will start with a Founders Fight. Then there will be the third edition of the Qiskit Hackathon, which we're organizing with IBM and the BMFTR, that stands now for the German Ministry for Research, Technology and Aviation, I think. I'm sorry. They just changed the name of the ministry 2 weeks ago, and I'm still, it's not fluent coming out from my side. Quantum technology is also part of the Innovation Award. And then on top, or in addition to this, we will have guided tours, new guided tours for the world of quantum, because we didn't have any before. As Elisenda was mentioning earlier, there will be the guided tour for young talents by EPIC, a booth tour. Then there will be a tour for exhibitors of Laser and Automatica, organized by the VDMA Laser, and for investors by Unternehmertum. So then what we have done in the past months, and we will keep doing, is we were trying to see how we can get new visitor groups to the world of quantum. So in order to get the relatively small community some new input, some new impact, and to make sure that there will be enough new ideas coming in. That's when we decided to go on the road and, or better put it this way, better wait for those Messe München trade shows to take place at our own fairground, because we did not leave our fairground, but we did start actually changing the perspective and becoming exhibitors ourselves, which is not an easy task, I have to say. But we managed our first stop last November at Electronica, and which is the world's leading trade fair for electronics. And we were presenting with a partner, with the Munich Quantum Valley, what quantum technology can do or could do in the future for the specific areas and industries. And then, of course, we will be looking forward to welcoming all those curious exhibitors and visitors now to the world of quantum at the end of this June. Our second stop will be coming up at the beginning of June, and this will be a transport logistic. Besides having our own small booth, we are also organizing a session on quantum computing meets logistics, and there will be speakers like Dr. Sebastian Luber from Infineon, Manfred Rieck from DB Systel, and Dr. Johannes Klebsch from BMW, trying to show how quantum technology can make logistics more efficient and secure. So now we are at the end of World of Quantum.
Anke, we have a question.
Yes, I'm happy.
Yeah. From Quicks Quantum, maybe you can read it if you are here.
No, I don't. Hold on one second.
Oh, no, I know. I mean, Jonas can read it if he wants to jump in. Otherwise, I can read it. It's where can I find this image generator? The image that you were showing to promote Meet Me at Laser, Meet Me at World of Quantum.
Tanja.
Excuse me, can you just repeat real quick?
Yes. At the beginning, when you were talking about the rebranding, you were showing this image generator that you can include in your LinkedIn profile.
Yes.
Yeah. So where can we find this image generator?
Yes. It's on the website. It's on our World of Quantum website, and we also have it on the Laser World of Photonics website and the marketing services. We're happy to share it in the chat later on.
Yeah, please. I think
but
it would
here,
be.
yes, the marketing services, and if you go there, we have a landing page where you can access this. And it's real simple, because you just go on the link, you upload your image, and then the image is created. You can download it and you can put it in your LinkedIn profile. So it's very easy to access. But we're very happy to add in the links in the chat later on.
Thank you.
And of course, we also have it for all the speakers for World of Photonics Congress. it's on the laser page. I just take
Any
a
more
note.
questions? No comments?
Then, I don't know, there's
Yeah, we have
Yes,
a
one
question
more.
from Dominique.
Hello, everyone. Thank you very much. I would like to know, because I have to convince some company to attend your exhibition, at least to visit it. And they are not sure because they don't know exactly if they can meet some R&D manager or R&D engineers. So do you have an idea of the number of R&D engineer or manager compared to the sales and the business development or CEOs in the exhibitors booth?
That's to be honest, a difficult question.
It's a difficult question for me too, because I cannot answer it.
Yeah, yeah. From experiences, I don't have hard facts or hard numbers to give you and give you the real number to say, I don't know, from the 42,000 visitors, 10,000 are R&D. What I can actually do, I would have to look into it a little bit more detailed, and I will be happy to share this afterwards with you and see what we can do. But I know from walking the show floor and talking to our exhibitors that there are a lot of R&D, because this is the place to come and the place to be, right? This is where you meet everybody in the industry. And as some companies like to say, we pack everybody up and come, including the HR people, to see, to give them an idea what the world of photonics or the photonics industry is looks like at the moment. So this is the place to be. I know it's, as I said, I will have to look into some details. I will be happy to do.
Yes, maybe it's a little bit more easier from your exhibitors compared to visitors, because you know, maybe you know it very well, and it would be the first step.
Yeah, this is definitely easier from the exhibitor part than the visitor part.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. I'm sorry I could not answer it better, but
no, it's okay. Just question, and let's think about this.
Perfect. Okay. Are there any more questions at the moment?
Maybe they will appear later, so we can continue if you want.
Then now the tricky part was, of course, what I mentioned earlier, that it is a little bit difficult to bring all the topics together. So now I'm jumping over into the eastern part of our fairgrounds, so at Automatica, because there are some bridges we are trying to build between both shows. So we would want to make sure that there are more synergies through the bridges. And one, of course, is that there will be more visibility for the exhibitors, meaning, of course, the visitors will be able to see exhibitors from the other show or the other shows on also the fairgrounds area of, for instance, Automatica. Then there are bridges of exhibition we are building, like the Machine Vision Pavilion in Hall B5, which had already been taking place in 2023, as well as the startup arena in Hall B4. But of course, we do have a lot of startups at Laser World of Photonics, as well as World of Quantum, who do not necessarily want to be in a specific startup area, but they want to show themselves and present themselves as strong partners, as companies, and not just a startup. New is the MedTech Life Health Tech Pavilion, which I mentioned earlier, the exhibition in Hall A4. Then there are some bridges by topics, like the special exhibition Photons and Production, which I was mentioning earlier in our Hall B3, the special show Photonics Meets Robotics, AI Success Stories in Hall A3, the connected machines I mentioned earlier, as well as some application panels and forums. And then, of course, Tanja will be happy to give you some more insights on Automatica.
Yes, thank you. So Automatica is also a leading exhibition of the Messe München for smart automation and robotics. So, and the automated production lines like welding, cutting, marking, and sensing, they cannot really exist without the technology of lasers. So you can tell that both industries are really interconnected, or both trade fairs that we're setting up. Also, when you look into robotics, they need optical and laser-based image processing to really work at its best. So it's the perfect place to network and to have a look into the neighboring branches of your industry. And we're very happy to have this close interconnection and to have some shared, let's say, stations or options for you to dive into the other world. So with the Automatica, I brought you some numbers of 223. The trade fair has roughly around 750 exhibitors from 40 countries. So it's 6 exhibition halls big, entering from the eastern side of the fairground. And it's roughly generating 42,000 visitors. And also here we can see that the international visitor rate is increasing. I think that's important for all the trade fairs at Messe München, that we're really increasing like the internationalization of our setup. And yeah, they're undermined the theme leadership, and what is very impressive for this trade fair is the extensive supporting program that they offer. So let's dive a little bit deeper and have a look into that. I would like to address, oh no, I'm sorry, I was too fast. So let's have a look. Let's have a glimpse into the halls. So we have the A halls and the B halls. And in the A halls, it's A6 to A4. We can see the assembly and handling technology, and also the machine vision with the machine vision pavilion. And in the B halls, you can see the industrial robots, machine vision and sensor technology, industrial robots, service robotics, and the orange highlights is the supporting program that is also integrated on the venue. Yeah, and now dive a little bit deeper and have a look in the program. So I want to highlight 2 topics of the lecture program. One is the High Tech Summit, hosted by Munich I. So this is all about the interconnection of artificial intelligence and robotics. So it has a lecture. So it's a summit on location, and we also have a pavilion. And for the MedTech Summit, Anke already mentioned the synergies here. So it's the first time that we offer exhibitions or exhibitors the possibility to set up the health tech topic for Automatica and for laser. So it's setting up new visitor target groups, and it dives deep in the pharmacies, laboratories, and also logistics of hospitals and care facilities. Yeah. And then we have a look into the special shows, which is a big list. So I want to just stress some of the highlights. So we talk about mobile robotics in production. So this shows the operation of different mobile robots controlled by one single control system. We have the service robotics arena. So these are market-ready service robotics in one area cooperated with the VDMA. We have the connected machines area, which is also supported by the VDMA, having different robots interconnected with one another. So machines talking to machines, and how everything works, look behind the scenes. Then we have the test zone. This is really an opportunity for the SMEs to get a glimpse on how robotics can work and how you can access it easily and bring it into your company. Then there's the AI Society, which is also hosted by Munich I, referring to the lecture I mentioned on the chart before. Then we have the smart maintenance area and also the startup arena. So giving young talents the opportunity to present their new businesses. And then the cross zone with Photonics meets robotics, also mentioned by Anke beforehand. So you can see it's a wide range of topics, wide range interconnecting different topics, and a really big opportunity to get some more insights when joining the laser and having a glimpse in the world of AI and robotics and what's coming next. And then in the end, we would like to give you a brief overview on our opening hours, on the tickets, and on some specialties that we have this year coming up. So the trade fair is from Tuesday to Friday. What's important is that on Fridays we have a special day for our young talents. So the tickets for the young talents are for free, and they have the opportunity to visit the trade fair on Friday for free. Yeah, you have a glimpse on all the ticket options and prices. But one thing that we really wanted to highlight in this round is that we have some smart boxes on the venue. This is new for this year. So these are boxes that you can rent if you have, for example, a meeting where you want to have a sales pitch or a private conversation. So these boxes can be found in the halls A1 and B3. And they can be booked for 150 euros per hour. So it's an opportunity to seal the deal for your company if you're on the fairground.
And since Tanja, since you're new to the show, of course, the smart boxes will also be new to you, but they were already there in the laser world of photonics, but they're new for the world of quantum. So in that sense, we have more smart boxes available. And this is not only for exhibitors who can rent it, but also visitors, because sometimes we know that visitors have the needs or would like to have a private talk somewhere in an air-conditioned room. And I can highly recommend those. And I think we're coming to an end. So from our side, first of all, we would like to thank EPIC, Elisenda, and of course, Carlos and the whole team that we were able to give you a sneak preview of what's coming up at the end of June. And the only thing is, yeah, we need to convince everybody to come. So we will find out about the R&D part of the exhibitors and visitors to see what we can do, and to if we do have some kind of from the visitor side, from the exhibitor side, it's easy to give you an idea how many will be there. But yeah, we're very much looking forward to it. The time is running up, and it is really buzzing here in our offices already. The whole team, the core team already started growing, of course, the last weeks. And now we have everybody else from our technical services team, for instance, but also our transport logistics and our safety and security team, our protocol team. Now all the parts are coming together. We like to compare the big teams to a clock with all the little pieces working hand in hand. And this is something we're looking forward to. We're eager to celebrate, to enjoy together with all of our partners, exhibitors, visitors at the end of June. And as you know, we usually try to book very nice weather here in Munich for you and make sure that you will have a good time, and we're looking forward to seeing everybody.
Okay. So yes, thank you very much for your presentation, and yeah, keep in mind that this is going to be the largest edition of Laser World of Photonics, which is something historical and we can miss. And also interesting to see how important have the applications in the market. That's why you have this crossover between Automatica and Laser World of Photonics. This is something that the industry, this is a trend in the industry, not talking about the technology, but the applications. So we will see also in this show. And yeah, maybe we can just say goodbye and let's meet in Munich in June. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
See you
Bye.
in June. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, so yeah, great. Tanja, you have to share with us the link for the
Yes.
image
Yes.
generator before people leave.